You already know what it is. Your boy Saint Mike 504 back with another video. And once again, thank you for tuning in to another episode. Today we're driving from Denver, Colorado to California, and it's going to be a heck of a ride. This is what we're transporting right here, some medical equipment. We got a tote bag, transmedic machine here, right? This is it. California, let's go. I want to take you guys on a ride with me to see what this OTR stuff is really all about. So strap up your boots, strap up your cargo, and let's hit the road.
You see the spirit, it's running through my veins. Disciples with me, screaming gang, 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 gang.
This kind of got the Star Wars vibes going on over here. We are in Soda Springs right now. So it is 12:30 California time. So what I'm gonna do is I gotta be there by 9 a.m. 9:30, so I'm a little bit early. I got about another 3 hours to go, so I'm gonna give me some rest. Here's my little setup. Bed section right here. Got the little blankie. You know what I mean? And everything's still secure over here. Medical equipment on deck. They say liver 5 on there. I don't know if there's a real liver in there, but whatever. If you know what that is, type it in the comments, please. Oh yeah. And it's time to get cozy. See you in the morning. Good morning. Waking up to them sky high gas prices. OMG. $6. So it is 6 a.m. I'm about 2 hours and 15 minutes away. And yeah, you just saw it. The gas prices out here are treachery. So I just put 20 in. That's gonna give me 100 miles of range, hopefully to a cheaper gas station. So keep that in mind, man. When you come into California, Northern California, Lake Tahoe area, gas prices are definitely gonna come into play. So keep that in mind when you take these loads coming out here. Pro tip, what you need to do is, before you get out here, fill up so that when you come through California, you ain't gotta stop for gas. Yeah, because Nevada, Lake Tahoe, California area, gas prices. Yes, sirski. We on the way. Let's get it. So that's it. Just got rid of the equipment. Guy came and picked it up. All right, y'all, so we are headed back home. And the number one question, how much are you getting paid to drive from Denver to San Francisco? This particular order was paying $1,500. So I thought about it. You know, they originally reached out to me and they wanted to pay $2,000 because it was a rush order and it needed to be picked up by 8:30 p.m. But I ended up not being able to pick it up at 8:30 p.m. Because of my schedule. My wife was at work. I had the kids with me. So I originally said no to the $2,000, although that would have been great. And it was a time-sensitive order. But what happened was, you know, later on in the night, my wife gets off work. I saw the order get posted, and it was posted for a lower amount. And I was just like, oh man, dang, wow. But what ended up happening was I talked to my wife about it. The order got bumped up, then it got bumped up again, then it got bumped up again, and then I ended up taking the order at $1,500. And scheduled pickup for 6 a.m. So that's why I ended up getting it for the 15. So just doing it by the numbers, $1,500, 1,200 miles was a good deal to go there. Not necessarily a good deal to come back, but if you want to look at it from this perspective, 3 days on the road, $1,500, it's $500 a day minus gas, roughly looking at about $340, $350 per day. So that makes it worth it if you're looking at how much you're making for the days that you're gone. Now, if you're looking at it from a mileage perspective, it's not worth it because there's a lot of deadhead miles. But the thing with deadhead miles, you have two options. Either when you do your taxes, you can write off all the miles that you're driving, which ends up working out in your favor. So deadhead miles work out for you when you're claiming mileage for taxes, or if you look at it from a day perspective, $500 a day, 3 days a week, or 500. If you're looking at it from a daily perspective, that's 1,500 3 days. That's $500 per day. If I would have stayed local, I definitely wouldn't have made $500 in 3 days, right? So it's worth it in that aspect. It all depends on how you look at it and what you think is right for you and your business. Now, with the deadhead miles, what you gotta remember is if you're not claiming your miles for your taxes and you're doing your expenses, it works out as well, because your gas that you're spending, the maintenance that you're spending, because you gotta invest back into your vehicle, that ends up working out in your favor as well. So people say, oh, it's not worth it, oh, don't do this, don't do that. Man, look, you gotta do whatever you gotta do to keep money flowing in. If money's not flowing in, the business is a failure anyway. You gotta look at it from a business aspect, right? And this is key information, pro tip number 2. If you buy a cargo van and you have insurance and you have maintenance and you have all the expenses that come with owning a cargo van and driving it back and forth, tires, mechanical work, whatever it is, right? You don't have the luxury of saying, oh, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna take off today. Oh, I don't want to do nothing today. When you're an owner operator, you can take off whenever you want. But when you look at it from the numbers aspect, you got to think about it like this: you have $2,500 as your brick and mortar, and that $2,500 brick and mortar business that you have contains maintenance, which is your electricity, tires, oil changes. You would consider those utilities, right? It's the same thing. When you have your own business, if I said, hey, I want to go open a donut shop, I gotta spend, $2,000 a month on rent for the building. I gotta buy flour, I gotta buy sugar, I gotta buy powdered sugar, I gotta buy toppings, sprinkles, whatever, you name it. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. But when you own a donut shop, you gotta be open 6 to 7 days a week to keep the money rolling in, right? It's the same thing with a cargo van. You have to keep the wheels rolling, keep the money rolling in, keep the money rolling in, keep the van going, keep the money rolling in. However you gotta do it, you gotta do it. Whether it's gig apps, whether it's OTR, whether it's junk removal, you gotta keep the business up and running by any means necessary. I choose to be open 6 days a week and I close on Sunday. That's my business model. So, hope you enjoyed the video. It's your boy St. Mike 504, Holy Roller, DMG, and in God we trust. And Jesus is a must. Yeah.
I do my thing, no hesitation.